This is Alfred Ying for QBTV's Community Corner. I'm standing outside Our Lady of Mount Carmel Chapel where once again Albert Perna of the Perna Foundations for Kids organized the annual Our Lady of Mount Carmel Feast right here in Corona, Queens. In a couple of minutes, parishioners will follow the statue of Our Lady of Carmel through the streets to William R. Park. I call with the organizer, Albert Perna, and let's see what he and some of the folks have to say about the event.
Today we're having the Feast of the Lady of Mount Carmel Feast in Corona, which is started in 1921 and it ended about 1978, and it hasn't been going on since. Throughout the years, I always wanted to bring the feast back, so I had to go through a lot of the politicians and a lot of the law enforcement to try to get this, and also the priest and the Catholic Church to take out the Lady of Mount Carmel. As the years have been coming, it's getting bigger and bigger. Today is our 5th year doing it, and it's all about my heritage of my great-grandfather coming from Italy and starting and build the church with other Italian immigrants, and we bring the heritage back into this neighborhood again. So after 40-some years, we're taking it to the same level, but my time instead of the old time. So the young guys are coming to help me here to bring this beautiful Lady of Mount Carmel into the park. Music, festivities for the kids, clowns. My foundation started 8 years ago. I started off doing a barbecue in this park. As I did the barbecue for my friends, people started giving me money to pay for the barbecue. I ended up with $2,500 in my pocket, and the barbecue only cost me $400. So I said, I'm going to take it and I'm going to give it to a good cause, which is going to be all about kids. So I took that money, opened up a foundation, and we started this foundation in Corona, which helps all abused and homeless kids and kids that can't have any Christmas presents, can't have any Thanksgivings, autism, helping kids in school. I also started 2 cadet corps in Corona, Queens, which is between the 2 cadet corps, there's about 75 kids.
I was fortunate to have born and raised on the actual original feast block, which is on 52nd Avenue, which is right up there. And I heard about the celebration today, and I thought I'd love to be a part of it, and here I am, so I'm very happy to be here today.
My name is John Marotta. I'm Frank's younger brother, and I just think it's great to be here again. The memories are just like flooding my head right now. There's just so many great memories of growing up in this area, and it's just nice to be back. I'm really enjoying myself.
It meant a lot. I mean, it was like a yearly. We looked. The day was over. We couldn't wait until next year when it started again. I mean, it was such an excitement.
We lived in a carnival for 10 days, and
we were the block out of 100 blocks in Corona that had this feast, and we were so privileged to be a part of it. And it was it was embedded in our memories for years, and that's why we come back today.
The significance of the money goes back to many years ago building the church. The people put money on statue for the church. So whatever money is made goes to the church to fix the church. Right now we need windows, and we also need a new floor. So we've been raising money for 2 years. We put a new sign on the building, and the money's going to be raised today to go for the church, the chapel. That's the first chapel that's been built in Corona.
Kiss me, say you miss me, kiss me, love, with heavenly affection. Hold me close.
I was born and raised in this community. I went to St. Leo's School here. It's my parish. There's a great history that we know of what took place and why we celebrate Mount Carmel. And it's not just about the exclusion of the Italian community being able to go to church, but I think it's a symbolic step in how we all come together as a community to really celebrate a wonderful, wonderful cause and also the religious aspect that we all share as Catholics here.
We're involved with the Nassau County Sheriff's Department Columbia Association. I'm the president, Adrian's the first vice president, and we met Al Perna a couple of years ago, and pretty much Al does what we set to do. Our mission statement is to help people that are less fortunate than ourselves, and through meeting Al and seeing what he does with the community, he's shown that, and that's what we want to be a part of, and that's what we're trying to accomplish in our 3 years of existence. We started back in 2009, and now it's 2012, and we're thriving in the Nassau County Sheriff's Department, and we're probably the biggest fraternal organization there right now.
Well, you know, actually, one of the unique qualities that Al possesses, and something that we learned from him working with him, is community. Everybody's used to community being a neighborhood. You know, community with Al has no borders. It's not Corona, and don't worry about Bayside, or don't worry about Long Island, don't worry about Manhattan. It is, if there's somebody in need, especially children or those underprivileged, Al's there. And that's something that our organization, you know, just because we're an Italian society, a Columbia Association, doesn't necessarily mean all we're doing is helping Italian or Italian Americans. We're helping anybody that's underprivileged. And, you know, we have a special part in our hearts for children. We do a lot with autism, kids with cancer, things, you know, things of that nature.
Hold me, singing through with all your heart's protection. Thrill me with your charms. Take me in your arms and make.
We old timers call it Spaghetti Park. We grew up here. Now they call it, actually, technically, it's William F. Moore Park. This park has been, I mean, for Corona, people born and raised in Corona, this park is the heart of the neighborhood. Everything goes on in this park, you know, and a lot of good things happen here. The Perna Foundation for Kids does this feast every year, a Lady of Mount Carmel feast. They have a website. You can check them out, support the foundation. Perna, what is it? www.pernafoundationforkids.com and help us to make more events like this.